In the busy streets of Ibadan, Ayo and Kemi were known as best friends. Since their days in secondary school, they were always together. Ayo was tall and charming, with a big smile that made everyone happy. Kemi was calm and kind, with a warm smile. They lived just 2 houses apart, went to the same school, and dreamed of a future together. Their friends would joke, "If you see Ayo, you will definitely find Kemi nearby." But after secondary school, life changed for them. Kemi's family faced financial struggles, and she couldn't go to university. Instead, she decided to learn tailoring at a local fashion school in their neighborhood. Kemi was proud of her choice because she loved making clothes. She often told Ayo, "One day I'll be the best tailor in this town." Ayo would hold her hand and smile, saying, "And I'll be your first customer." Meanwhile, Ayo secured admission to the University of Lagos, which made Kemi very proud of him. Even though they were following different paths, their friendship stayed strong as they encouraged each other to chase their dreams. One evening, as Ayo prepared to leave for university, Kemi struggled to hold back her tears. They stood in front of her family's small compound, away from prying eyes. Ayo tried to console her. "Kemi, don't cry. I'll be back before you know it," Ayo said, smiling as he wiped her tears. "I know, Ayo," Kemi replied softly. "Just promise me you won't forget us. Remember, no matter what, I'm here waiting." "I promise, Kemi," he said, holding her hands tightly. "We'll call each other every day and night." The next morning, as the bus drove away, Kemi kept waving until Ayo was out of sight. Kemi never stopped believing in their future. She was talented and worked hard at the tailoring shop. She quickly became one of the best apprentices, earning praise from her boss, Mama Ireti. Sometimes she even skipped lunch to save a little money for Ayo. Whenever Ayo called from school, worried about money, Kemi would send him whatever she had, even if it meant cutting down on her own expenses. "Don't worry, Ayo," she would say over the phone. "When you become a big man, I know you won't forget me." Ayo would laugh and reply, "Of course not, Kemi. You're my ride or die." Kemi often sat in the corner of the shop, sewing with one hand and holding her phone with the other, listening to Ayo talk about his schoolwork, his new friends, and how different everything was in the city. "University life is not easy, Ayo would complain, and Kemi would nod, offering words of encouragement. "It will get better, Ayo. Just keep pushing." However, university life began to change Ayo. He was surrounded by students from different backgrounds, many of them wealthy, and his views started to shift. Gradually, he stopped calling Kemi. When she would call him with excitement, asking about his studies and wishing him luck, he would sometimes sigh, giving short answers. He felt embarrassed to mention her to his new friends. Kemi noticed the change, but dismissed it as stress from his studies. She believed that once he graduated, they would settle down and keep the promises they had made to each other. Months turned into years, and finally Ayo graduated with honors. Kemi was overjoyed. As a special gift, she sewed him an agbada. It was rich in color, with beautiful embroidery, a true work of art. She imagined him wearing it proudly on his big day, showing off her hard work. She stitched every thread with love and hope, working on it day and night. When Ayo returned home after graduating, Kemi couldn't contain her excitement. She rushed to his house to give him the agbada she had made. "I made this for you, Ayo. I thought you'd like to wear it for your graduation Thanksgiving," she said, smiling proudly. Ayo looked at the agbada and frowned. "Kemi, what is this? It looks too local. Who wears these styles anymore? You expect me to wear this and embarrass myself in front of my friends?" he said mockingly. Kemi felt her heart break at his words. She held back her pain, forcing a small smile, and tried to speak to him gently. "But, Ayo, I made it just for you. I wanted to celebrate your graduation." He waved her off. "You don't understand, do you? What do you even bring to the table, Kemi? All you know how to do is sew. How is that going to help me in life?" Kemi, I need someone who brings something to the table. I can't be with a local tailor like you forever. Those words echoed in Kemi's mind long after meeting Ayo. She was crushed. How could the boy she had loved, supported and dreamed of a future with see her as nothing but a local tailor? But Ayo had moved on.